All right, Brady Bunch, you are looking at Mr. Demond Crump, Level 1 Director, the #1 power team leader in our entire company right now, the winner of the ZamZuu Costa Rica Juliet St. John contest, 4-time $10,000 bonus earner, or 3-time $5,000 bonus earner, Mr. Demond Crump. What advice do you have for my team?
Well, first of all, I love the name, the Brady Bunch. And I mean, Bridget, well, first of all, before I can go into that, I have to just acknowledge you because I've respected you and admired you so much from afar. You have just really been a go-getter and a pace setter. And really, as this contest was going on, I was sharing with my team, I said, this young lady, Bridget Brady, whatever you do, keep your eye on her because you are a true superstar and a shining bright light in ZamZuu, and I'm just glad to be affiliated with you. Well, first of all, I want to start with your team by letting them know that the key, in my opinion, to winning in ZamZuu is the value of the company. And Bridget, if we can just get more people to show the value of the business through the test drive. People don't understand the importance of the test drive. And let me explain some of these key components. Number one, it points out the value for you. And people don't understand how important it is to allow the website to do the work for you. Now, Bridget, I love to get facts. I love to get numbers. And let me give you a few examples. As I was sharing with you earlier today, there was a young gentleman, a prominent business guy in the city of New Orleans. And he actually was introduced to the company, quote unquote, 12 times by people who didn't understand showing this guy the value. And what I was able to do was just simply set an appointment. And when I set that appointment with him to show him the value of the business, he signed on the spot. Why? Because you cannot deny what ZamZuu offers. See, we don't believe in talking about the business. We don't believe in exposing and just giving up too much information. What we do is set the appointments, and then now we go to the next phase, which is the test drive. Now, I know what the Brady Bunch is saying out there. Well, hold on, Demond. Tell me what you would say in terms of setting an appointment. Well, I'm glad you asked that question. This is what I would do. I would simply say to a friend, an associate, a mother, daughter, doesn't matter. If I was calling Bridget for the first time, this is the exact words I use right now till this day. I would say, hey, Bridget. Hi, this is Demond giving you a call. Look, I have an e-commerce website. I would love to get 20 minutes while you're in front of your computer so that my site manager can give you a call. Well, what it's all about? Talk to me a little bit about it. Well, listen, that's what my site manager gets paid for. Let me let that person do their job. And see, what you have done is you have taken the burden off of you and you have put it on your power team leader. So now they have to come in and seal the deal for you. Now, some people may say, well, why the word site manager? Because site managers are affiliated with websites. It's unassuming. You're coming in under the radar. So now a person does not have a preconceived notion of what you want to talk to them about. Because see, we believe in being very vague for a reason. Because now you cannot formulate nothing in your mind about what I want to talk to you about because I haven't given you any information. There's nothing you know. So now the thing I'm saying is we have gotten on the phone with the test drive. We're going to walk you through. Now we start through the e-commerce aspect. And most people say, well, why do you do that? Because see, we found actually that more people are actually shopping online than traveling. And then there's more familiar names in the e-commerce aspect of our website, the Walmarts, Macy's, Home Depot, I mean, come on, Old Navy, Gap. See, people are familiar with those brands. And what we do is then we transition them to the specialty stores. Then we transition them to travel. See, travel seems like a bonus at that point. See, now most of you guys are getting those people that are saying, well, I don't travel because you're leading with travel. See, I'm putting travel on the back now as an extra incentive that ZamZuu offers, which makes the deal even sweeter.
And Demond, do you have a nightly test drive that people can get on, am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
And then how does that work for you for people to get on your nightly test drive every night? How does that work for you?
Well, first of all, that's been dynamic. The statistics will show. I mean, really, we started this actual call during the time of the competition. And Bridget, not to toot my own horn, but beep beep, I mean, we were able to put 97 people in the power team. We were able to put 97 people in the power team. We're talking about in a 90-day period through using the tools and the resources of the nightly call and the test drive. All we had to do was look, make it so simple for you. Call your family friends. Get them in front of the computers for 20 minutes, and guess what? We're going to do the job for you. See how much simpler can it get than that? That's why we're saying to people, listen, set the appointments, and let's win together, and let's win big together if we only can get people to stick to the simplicity of the business. But I want to give your team a bonus. At the ZamZuu convention, Thursday at the ZamZuu University, we will be there doing a training, and it's called The Mind of the Test Drive. And for you guys that have never saw this training, it gives you the nuts and bolts. It gives you the mechanics. It gives you the psychology behind what you're saying, what you're showing in the test drive, because everything we do, every move that's made, it has a reason. This has been, I'm talking about time and data that has been compiled so that we can formulate a straight arrow, precise way of presenting the ZamZuu opportunity. So for any of you guys that's coming to the convention, please make sure that you come into that class, because we're going to also have a question and answer period for you guys. We're going to show you some things, and then we're going to take some questions and answers. Man, we're getting testimonies all around the country for people that come to the Mind of the Test Drive training that we have done at many Super Saturdays, and they're just telling us how their business has drastically been changed by simply tweaking some things that they were already doing, and we just brought it home for them.
All right, perfect. So Demond, just so I'm crystal clear, would you recommend that my team show people this business by going on the 7 at 7 Brady Bunch test drive? Is that something you think is a good idea?
Those lines should be packed out every single night, because I want to throw this last bonus to you, Britt, and this is what I want to say to you guys. See, I want you to understand something about meetings. Meetings should not be the introduction. They should be the confirmation. That's what meetings are used for. People don't understand that. See, a meeting shouldn't be the first exposure. Now, what we're saying is, if you just happen to meet somebody, swing by them, catch them at the last minute, yeah, take them to the meeting. But what we're saying is, pre-qualify that person. Work your business efficiently. And what better way to do it than the test drive? So now the person that you're bringing to the meeting, so they can take a look at the culture of ZamZuu, they are already pre-qualified. They have a high interest rate. They know how much your business costs, and you have cut down your frustration factor because you're using the tools that's in front of you. So for Bridget to be doing a 7 at 7 test drive call on a nightly basis, I gotta say this, team, she's my MVP.